Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel today. It's a sunny day right here. So today I want to show you something interesting. So this video is on this video is on how you can connect Google Search Console. This is Google Search Console to your WordPress, to your website. So I'm going to show you different steps. If you are working with a website that was developed by HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, I will show you what you need to do, how you can communicate with a web developer to connect these two to your website. For the sake of people using WordPress websites, I'm also going to show you how you can connect it with WordPress. So, and that's I will show you all the necessary things you need to know for you to connect Google Search Console to your website. What is Google Search Console? Google Search Console is a tool. Let's go to Google Search Console. Google Search Console. Google Search Console is basically a tool developed by Google. Can you see? Google Search Console is a web service by Google which allow webmasters to check indexing status, search queries, crawling errors, optimize visibility of websites. So before, it is called Google Webmaster Tools, before they change it to Google Search Console. So if you want to connect, so basically Google Search Console is used to track your organic efforts. So can you see now? Let me move to one of my websites here. You see the performance. Can you see this website has, in the last 3 months, has had over 331,000 impressions. So these are the keywords people are searching for to find this website and the like. So you can manage so many things. So all your organic efforts, if you are doing SEO for your business, this Google Search Console will allow you to manage all your organic efforts, all your organic blog posts, all your content marketing strategy that you are doing SEO for. This Google Search Console tool will allow you to do that. So how can you connect it with a website? So one of the ways for you to connect it to a website, because I already have an account. For you to have a Google Search Console account, you need to have a Google account, which is attached to a Gmail. Go to Google, type Google Search Console. That's the first step. When you type Google Search Console, click on this Google Search Console and click on Start Now. Once you click on Start Now, you have something like this. Start Now, you have something like this, which will tell you to add a property. So a website means a properties in Google Search Console. Then you click on Add Property. So you have domain and URL prefix. For the sake of this video, we are using this URL prefix. So you are going to put in the URL of your website here. The URL of the website you are working on. You put it here at this point. You put it here and you click on Continue. So it will tell you to verify ownership. There are different ways for you to verify ownership. If you are working with there are different options that Google is giving to you. If you are working with a web developer, maybe the website is developed using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or anything, you can just download this and click on the full details and send the instruction. Can you see? Let's open this in a new tab. Send this instruction to a web developer. So download this. If your website is developed using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, download this and send it to your web developer with this instruction. That is, if you are using this option. If your website is developed, if you don't have access to the back end of your website and you want to connect your website to Google Search Console. So another one is HTML tag. So if you have access to the back end of your website, I will suggest you use this option. They said the instruction is copy this meta tag below. This is the meta tag, and paste it into your site homepage. It should go in the edge section before the first body section. So you copy this. If you have access, just like me, I have access to the back end of my own website. Since it's a WordPress website, it's not a website that is developed with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, that you have developers within your team that are managing the site. So I'll come back to this. Another option is for you to use Google Analytics. You can use Google Analytics to connect this together. Your home page must contain either analytics.js or JS tag snippets. Your tracking code should be in the X section. So you just follow this step if you are using Google Analytics. You can also use Google Tag Manager. So for you to use Google Tag Manager, you just create a container and paste the code and set up the tags, create a tag, set up the tag, and set up the trigger. That's how you connect it together. So, but for the sake of this video, I want to show you, I feel this is the easiest. If you have access to the back end of your website, the HTML tag is the easiest if you have access. If you don't have access, you can use, if you don't have access to the back end of your website, just download this with the instruction and send the instruction to the web developer. The web developer will figure it out. So all you need to do next is HTML tag. I said this is the easiest if you have access to the back end of your website. So what you need to do is to just copy this code. For instance, I'm using WordPress. So what I will do is I will go to appearance. Go to appearance. Once you come to appearance, go to file editor. Come to appearance, go to theme file editor here. The instruction is simple. They said copy the meta tag below and paste it into your site's homepage. It should go into the head section before the body section. So you come here. Once you come to appearance and you click on theme file editor, you scroll down here a bit and locate header.php. This is header.php. Click on header.php. Once you click on header.php, come to this place. They said between the head, the instruction is between the head section and before the opening body. So what you need to do next is to just come. This is the X section of this website. After we've come to the header, this is the X section, and they said before the opening of the body. So you can paste it anywhere around here without disrupting the code. To be on the safe side, just come to somewhere around here. Click on enter. Enter on your keyboard. Click on enter. Come to somewhere around here. Yeah. Click on enter and paste the code. This is the code you've got in here that you copied. Paste the code and click on update file. Once you click on update file, next thing you need to do is to click on verify. Once you paste the code here and you click on update file and the file is file edited successfully, you come to this place and you click on verify. Once your ownership is verified, you click on go to properties. It will take you to your property. Can you see our property right now? So this is our property right now. So another thing you need to do, can you see, this is our site. This is the URL of our site. It is connected now. The next thing you need to do is to look at sitemap. So if you don't have sitemap, just paste your sitemap there. Connect your sitemap to. So after you've connected your Google Search Console to your website, you need to submit sitemap. So if you have only pages, if it's not an e-commerce website, you should just use this sitemap code, this sitemap code, line of code, and paste it here. Paste it here. If it is a blog post, if your website is a blog, just change this to post and click on submit. It will verify. So let me click on, let's say I want to add sitemap. Sitemap means you are submitting all the pages, all the URL on your website to Google through Google Search Console. So this thing is very, very important. Once you connect your Google Search Console to your website, the next thing you need to do is sitemap. Come to sitemap, and if it's blog post, if your website is a blog, use this code extension that you have here and click on submit. Paste it here. The Google bot is going to go to your website through that line of code and crawl all the URL that is a blog post on your website if it's found any. So can you see it has been able to find 7 blog posts on my website. So do the same thing for all the pages. Just copy the page here, this line of code. If it's e-commerce website, do for product also. And that's how you can connect Google Search Console to your website. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next video.